Trending news: Russia is killing US soldiers and Trump is responding shamelessly. Donald Trump responds to Russia's attempt to kill American soldiers in Afghanistan is a dereliction of duty. Yet another sad reminder that the actions of the US president cost Americans lives. Numerous reports detail how the Trump administration and the president himself were aware since 2019 that Russia have been offering bounties to Taliban fighters in Afghanistan to kill US soldiers. The United States reportedly had as evidence of money transfers from a bank account controlled by Russian military intelligence to a Taliban-linked account and has identified a possible middleman who helped distribute the cash to the Taliban. These bounties have been for these deaths of American soldiers, despite the fact that this record was proven to the Donald Trump administration for at least months. There is no indication that the president did anything to punish Russia. The White House hasn't even experimented with convicts people otherwise. To the contrary, Donald Trump has continued his obsequious behavior towards Vladimir Putin. Since intelligence on bounties was reportedly provided to Donald Trump in February 2020, Donald Trump has spoken with Putin numerous times, praised Putin publicly, invited Russia to rejoin the G7 group of democracies, and announced the withdrawal of thousands of troops from Germany without consulting US allies, a giant gift to the Russian president. In its attempt to deflect from the story, the White House has trotted out the dazzling mix of contradictory excuses, including urging that the information had not and had never been briefed by Donald Trump since it was uncollaborated, yet simultaneously serious enough to justify warning US alliance. Donald Trump has claimed the whole thing is a hoax. The National Security Advisor tried at fault one of Donald Trump's intelligence briefers for not highlighting it for Trump. It is impossible to trust that Donald Trump was somehow unaware of this. Every other senior officials in the government might have been made aware of the information. It absolutely was widely distributed within the intelligence community by May, and it might have been a part of each of the briefings for Donald Trump before he calls with Putin within the last few weeks and months. Michael Hayden, the former head of the CIA and NSA, explained that the intelligence agencies regularly brief the president on information that is not 100% verified. That is how intelligence people works. And the former National Security Advisor, Susan Rice, explained how she have dealt with informations. At high, as National Security Advisor, received even raw reporting that Russia was paying to kill US service members. I have walked straight into the Oval Office to brief the president. In its attempts to deflect from the story, the White House has trotted out a dazzling mix of contradictory excuses, which leads to the distribution reality. Donald Trump knew that Russia was paying people to kill American soldiers and that he not only did nothing to prevent it, but he continued to praise and do favor for Putin. Since the moment Donald Trump asked Putin to hack personal information from Donald Trump's political opponent in 2016, everyone has wondered why Donald Trump acts as if he is in the debt to Putin. Whatever the reasons for Donald Trump's consistent attempt to ingratiate himself with Putin and seek his help at the expense of the American people, from the 2016 campaign to taking Putin's words over that of the US intelligence community, the result is clear. Putin believes that they can act with impunity contrary to the US. In addition to doing so, they're targeting US soldiers, and he is probably attempting to interfere in our election this year all over again to help Donald Trump. This story is, of course, much larger than Donald Trump's Putin relationship. It is concerning the danger that lies at the core of the Donald Trump's administration. The American president, it has become disturbingly clear, it is not shopping for the American people. Donald Trump looks out only for himself, whether it's asking Russia, China, or Ukraine to help him advance his personal political agenda or continue to profit off his personal business during office. Beyond Afghanistan's, one need only look at Donald Trump's disastrous response to the pandemic, which includes already killed and more than 128,000 Americans, and is currently raging through the United States without the slightest hint that Donald Trump will need the actions required to save lives. Whether it's US soldiers or not, the thousands of Americans that have died in the pandemic, this indicates that every day such as a president cannot be troubled to do what is necessary to protect the American people. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Is this real or it's a rumor? I know Donald Trump so much that he cares for others. He cares for Nigerian citizens. He's the kind of person that cares for humans. How come will they say that he doesn't care about Americans, despite Russia killing his citizens, American citizens, and is doing nothing about it, and is leaving them to do justice to US soldiers? I don't believe that, because Donald Trump, I know, will never do such a thing. Will never abandon his people being killed. Never. He's not a wicked person, and he's not a greedy man. According to what this writer says, he says that he did not respond because of the secret between him and Putin. How true is that? How true is that? The writer also said that one need only to look at Donald Trump's disastrous response, that his response to the killing of the US soldiers is disastrous, that he should have responded in a way that Russia will be persecuted and put to book. But Donald Trump is doing nothing about it. Instead, he's even encouraging the Putin to kill American soldiers more. Is this a good one or not? I don't know. That's why I'm saying that I'm so confused that Donald Trump would do such a thing. Those demons who are threatening war between US and Russia will not stand this if the war breaks out. They cannot stand it if the war breaks out. They should keep waging war against the US. They should keep on. DT should ignore them. Donald Trump should ignore them. But should also warn them about it. It should not just sit down and watch every of the citizens being killed. Let him respond and put to book. Then everything will be resolved. And this Russia will stop killing US soldiers, and that will be a thing of joy. So viewers, what is your take on this news? Your comment is very much needed. Don't hesitate to drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. Thank you.